Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Welcome back to the CBDC Assets Group channel. Thank you for being a part of the group. COINBASE co-founder and current CEO Brian Armstrong will sit down with Fred Wilson at the J.P. Morgan Crypto Economy Forum on Tuesday, November 30th, 2021 at 1:15 p.m. Pacific time. Do you have any idea how huge this is? That J.P. Morgan has not only been selling the value of XRP, they're also now using Coinbase to potentially bring mass adoption for XRP. Could this be the news we were waiting on? In its recent North American Equity Research Report, J.P. Morgan mentioned Coinbase as a key player to help drive XRP adoption after a Ripple win with the SEC. It's almost like they're forecasting a win. I don't know why, but they are. Just like a lot of people in the XRP community have been screaming for years. If the company is able to win the SEC lawsuit and trading resumes on major cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, XRP is poised for significant adoption. The JP Morgan report, which was not made public, goes into great depths about XRP. The document points to its competitive advantages over SWIFT. Well, traditional money transfers, most commonly SWIFT transfers, are costly and take up to 5 business days to complete. Transaction using Ripple's XRP can be completed in as little as 3 to 5 seconds, and transaction fees are just 0.001 XRP. SWIFT transfers are more expensive due to the numerous intermediary banks involved that charge fees to both the sender and recipient. JP Morgan analysis also pointed to another advantage of XRP is not pegged to an underlying currency like stablecoin, which follow their underlying currency's volatility. The role of XRP as a bridge asset in international settlement is not competing with stablecoins, but on the contrary, it is complementary. This is one of the most revealing videos you'll ever see on Jamie Dimon. Make sure you watch it till the end.
I could care less about Bitcoin. I don't know why I said anything about it. The blockchain is a technology, which is a good technology. We actually use it. It will be used for a lot of different things. God bless the blockchain. Cryptocurrencies and digital currencies, I think are also fine. JP Morgan moves $6 trillion around the world every day. We don't do it in cash. It's done digitally. Yeah. If it can be done digitally with the blockchain, so be it. But it'll still be a dollar cryptocurrency. What I have an issue with is a non-fiat cryptocurrency. Dollar, so crypto, sterling, euro, yen, they're all fine. I don't personally understand the value of something that has no actual value. You all can do whatever you want, and I don't care. Okay?
All right, that sounds definitive. Bitcoin hit a new high today.
I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day. I've also told people that it can trade at $100,000 before it trades to zero. Tulip bulbs traded for $75,000 once, something like that. The only value of a Bitcoin is what the other guy will pay for it. And I think, honestly, there's a good chance that Bitcoin, a lot of the buyers out there are up there jazzing up every day so that maybe you'll buy it too. And take them out. And I quite mean that, by the way. These people are very good at manipulating the press these days and getting news out. And so every day, you have CNBC, nonstop Bitcoin. Who cares about Bitcoin? I mean, the world's economy is so big. We move, JP Morgan alone, these companies, $6 trillion. We move all this money. And Bitcoin in total is, all these currencies are $50 billion, maybe $1 billion trades a day. And the other thing I've always made of Bitcoin, governments, and this is not a technological statement, governments are going to crush it one day. Governments like to know where the money is, who has it, and what you're doing with it. And in case you haven't noticed, okay? And governments like to control their currency, like to control their own economy. So China's already put curbs on it. Japan, they say Japan accepted Bitcoin. No, they didn't. What I gathered Japan did was they call it J-coin. It's a yen cryptocurrency. It's not a non-fiat. And there's a big difference. People have said legitimately, okay, it's close to gold. Not really. Gold is limited and has been around a long time, and it's close to a fiat currency. Not really. A fiat currency is where the government says, this is your legal tender. You have to give it and accept it. And there's a central bank. Now, of course, they can misuse it, the central bank, and inflate it. So there is a use case for Bitcoin. If you live in Venezuela, North Korea, or if you're a criminal. Great product.
This is from 2017.
Cash or deposits in that country, Cuba, you know. But this is the last time I'm ever going to answer a question about Bitcoin because I really don't care.
Here's a reason Jamie's probably so confident. According to 2019 S&P Global Market Intelligence, 38% of the top banks out of the top 100 in the world have been linked to Ripple. And some have non-disclosure agreements and can't talk about how much they hold, if they hold, or what third-party intermediary is holding it for them. Look at the banks on this list. The countries: China, United Kingdom, France, Japan, Spain, all these different banks, Italy, they're all in sync with Ripple. Canada, Spain, Australia, the Netherlands, Finland, Germany, South Korea, Singapore. What does that tell you? What do you think all this means? These people have already been in contact with Ripple for years. What are the chances that it's all just checking it out and finding out? You tell me in the comment section below. Here's what Jamie Dimon wrote to his shareholders at the beginning of 2021. Listen to what he says about fintech.
Two sides of a coin there. Dimon noting extensive competition from Silicon Valley as well. This was actually the most stark thing I actually read it in the report. He effectively says that Silicon Valley is coming to eat the lunch of Wall Street, and then talks about the regulatory impact of that. He says banks already compete against a large and powerful shadow banking system, and they're facing extensive competition from Silicon Valley, both in the form of fintechs and big tech companies: Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, and now Walmart. He adds Walmart in there for good measure. That is here to stay, he says. As the importance of cloud, AI, and digital platforms grow, this competition will become even more formidable. As a result, he says, banks are playing an increasingly smaller role in the financial system. And then he goes on for several pages to talk about the regulatory impact of that, and perhaps how regulators have hamstrung Wall Street in terms of their ability to compete, and whether effectively the fintechs in Silicon Valley should be regulated as well.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.